James Cummings. James McDonald just walked past you and said he's a ripper.
He's a very interesting colt. He's just kept improving right the way through, and that makes all the difference with the 2-year-olds when you get to the big days. But he's got that beautiful European blood to ensure that he had the stamina for races like the Fernhill and the Champagne. And we give him a trip to Melbourne and a trip back to Sydney. That helped mature the horse. And great credit to my staff who've handled a horse that might have otherwise just been tossed in the paddock and be left alone to be a better horse in the spring as a 3-year-old. He's managed to stamp himself as quite some horse to follow in the spring with these big performances deep into the 2-year-old season.
To come from back in the pack today in those conditions, that shows you what a horse he is, because any horse, let alone a 2-year-old, would have turned it up.
Yeah, and look, I was begging James to ride the horse that way, and that takes a bit of doing to be back in the pack with the kickback and the horse's face and an inexperienced horse, and it might be seen as though you're giving up this advantage of the 7-day backup and the added fitness that our horse had, but I think that came to the fore the last 250, and that's the experience that Broadsiding brought to the race, being by Too Darn Hot, that Dubawi line, out of a street cry mare himself, and look, just a horse that's certainly worth following, but a big performance to get it done on a very, very testing track today.
Looks like you're predicting sky's the limit.
Well, we think so. We think he's every bit a Guineas horse or a Spring Champion Stakes horse in the spring, but he's just got It's fantastic to have a 2-year-old by Too Darn Hot, who's raced by Andrew Lloyd Webber and did so well under John Gosden's tutelage, to be here in Australia and providing our stable with quality bloodstock like Broadsiding. It's bodes very well for the future.
Great work.
Thank you.